Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of ABS, African Blog Say. You're watching MinaTV. Hi everybody.
Hello.
So I have a problem today.
Wait, what's your problem?
I don't know if you guys DM'd each other, Googled each other, liked each other, messaged each other, called each other. Why didn't I get the memo that today was flower day?
Oh, you mean the outfit?
You guys are looking amazing
That was a coincidence.
in your flowers.
Listen, I promise you guys, it wasn't planned at all.
I know, because you guys didn't send me a memo.
But it's all good. It's good to be different.
Yeah.
But I love the colors that is going on.
You guys all look great. Everyone looks
Yes.
especially Ivy. I love this on you.
Thank you very much.
But I'm so excited about today's show because it's another countdown. We love the countdown show on ABS because it gives us a chance to, explore into other people's lives and stuff like
And
that.
showcase Africans.
Yes, in a good, definitely in a good light.
So what countdown are we doing today?
So
Charlie?
today, basically, we counting down the 10 Africans making it big in Hollywood.
Oh,
I mean, why
like
not,
that.
right? We're taking over. So we're gonna count down 10 African making it big in Hollywood. It could be in music, fashion, entertainment, art, business, just taking over. So we're gonna go starting from number 1.
Yes, I'm gonna jump right into it with number 1, and I'm gonna do. How about we do something different today? Why don't we start number 10 and go down?
No, we have to go with number
Number
1.
one?
We have to go with number 1
I
because
should give them a number
because
1?
that's because we've been doing it for a long time, and the audience wanted for us to start from number 1. Yes.
Drum roll. I'm gonna get right into it. He's on everyone's favorite show, possibly the best show on TV right now.
Wait, what show is that?
And he's on Power.
Oh, yeah.
He plays the most evilest person in the world on Power. I'm like, this dude just wants to die.
Yeah.
Like, you know what his Chinese name is? Sundai. Because his name is Sundai. You know what I mean? Sundai, that must be his name. And it's gonna be Dre from Power, aka Rotimi.
Rotimi, okay, that light-skinned guy on Power.
Oh my God! Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
yes.
gorgeous.
So not only is Rotimi handsome, charming, not only is he an actor, but he's actually a singer. He currently has an album out or mixtape out called Jeep Music 1, and it's actually really, really, really good. So he's on tour. The girls are going crazy. He's selling out all of his appearances. Like,
So wait, so he acts and does
Sings.
music as well. Okay, a lot of these African actors like to do that. They don't want to stick to one thing. They just like to do other stuff as well, which is really good.
I think he's always been a singer. You know, I'm not
And he
really
just
sure how he
recently
got
got
into acting, but I think he's
got into acting.
Yeah,
he
he's
started singing first before getting into acting.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, how is his acting skills?
Oh my God!
Are you serious? It's amazing.
No, because I started
great.
watching Power and
Whoa.
Really?
Those
gosh,
are fighting
I love
words,
Power.
Charlie.
I know. Don't let the
no,
viewers
there
kill
are.
you.
Well, I'll put you on some great shows. Don't get me started. Power is great and all, but there are
Yeah,
some
but it's
popping
about
shows.
Rotimi.
Yes,
All
right
right.
now let's
So
stick
nice
to
about
Rotimi.
Rotimi.
So he's killing it in both industries, and he's fine. I mean, he definitely has it going on, and the character that he plays is so good. I don't know him personally, but I follow him on Instagram, and the Rotimi he shows me on Instagram is like completely different from the Rotimi on Power. So I mean, it shows that he's a really, really good actor. He seems very
Diverse.
nice.
Is he more
Very
playful
yes.
on Instagram?
Yes,
Okay.
very, very playful on Instagram. Very, very engaging. He goes on live. He replies to comments. I mean, he got it going on, and he's. Power is a great show. It's on Stars. He's Nigerian. I mean, that is a big deal.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And what
That's
I
a big
love
deal.
most about him is he lets it be known that he's Nigerian. He does not hide it. He is not
There's no
embarrassed of
confusion.
it. Yes.
So is that why you chose him? Because he's on one of the greatest shows.
Yeah.
That's
definitely.
something
He's
to
on-
talk about.
And I mean, recently Mariah Carey was seen singing his song. He was seen with Mariah Carey. He hangs out with 50 Cent. I mean,
Really?
he's an A-list. He's definitely an A-list actor at this
Yeah.
point.
And you were saying something about people who are successful in Hollywood and they don't hide the fact that they're from home.
Yeah.
They identify with their country. He's Nigerian, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
And that leads us to number 2.
Okay.
Number 2 is another successful Nigerian American
Okay.
who doesn't fail to identify that he's from home and he's from Nigerian. I was gonna call his name, but I'm just gonna say one word because we all know him as the Classic Man.
Oh, yeah.
So who's the
Oh,
classic
wait,
man?
I'm a classic man. I'm sorry, I always like sing on the show, but I love that song. Classic Man was a hit. So definitely. All right.
Yeah, so Jidena was born in Boston, and he actually schooled in Boston. And when he was young, his parents went back to Nigeria. He was born. His parents are from. His dad is from Nigeria.
His dad
Enugu.
was a chief. Was a real
Was a chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Enugu State in Nigeria.
Yeah.
His mom was an American, and at some point they went back to Nigeria. Spent a few years there, and then he came back to the States. Finished school, did everything necessary. He was even a teacher.
How long when did he start singing?
He started singing quite at a young age because he was in school and he was supposed to study sound engineering, which has to do with music, but he majored in arts. So after that, he became a producer. He started singing with bands. He had classic bands while he was in school. They had a group, they had band. So, but his first single actually came out in 2015. And
Yeah.
that was the song Classic Man. Can you imagine starting your career and your first song
Yes.
becomes that big?
I mean,
I mean, that was remarkable.
It's a good thing and a bad thing because now you have to top that, right?
I know.
Because
Which
said-
he has.
said-
He has
which
a
he
song called
has
Chief
for
Don't
2
Run.
years now.
Yeah, that's true.
But is it as a hit as Classic Man?
he's
You
topped
really
it.
have to top. Okay. Well, only
He
few
does
people
There's
in
a
the
new
industry
song.
can
There's a
do
new
that.
song, a little bit more. You heard that one?
A little
Oh
bit more.
yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like that song.
just go ahead. I'm sorry, T.
Keep
So actually, he got signed to Wonderland Record,
Okay.
and he was also like one of the first guys to get signed to a female record label.
Yeah,
You know,
Wonderland
Wonderland Record is owned by Janelle Monáe,
yes.
so that was remarkable as well. So what happened was he promoted the record label because they did a single together. They did after Classic Man and Yoga. You know a song called Yoga?
Yeah,
he
that's
was on
the
he
song
was
he
on the
had
song
with-
with Janelle Monáe. That was the next song after Classic Man, and he's been doing very well.
Yeah.
He's performed in BET, MTV Base Awards, all the major awards, and he's currently on a tour right now.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
for his
have
new album.
so much to say about Jadena because I have a son, and when that song came out, my son was like about 6 years old, and Caleb loves the song. It would come on, and I've always dressed Caleb preppy. You know, I've always dressed him in like shirts and suits and shoes, and he always had a difficult time with it. He'll be like, "Mommy, I just want to wear sneakers and sweats. I just want to wear," and I'm like, "No, blah, blah, blah." So when this song came out, Mommy was like, "Yes, Mommy, he looks like me. He dresses like
Yeah,
a classic man." Caleb would be sleeping, and this song would come on, and he would wake up.
Wow.
That's how much my son loved the song, and it was very special to me because not only does my son love the song, but this guy is African, and he is so in touch with his African roots.
So
and
in touch. He
really is.
comes home all the time. He's one of those
He-
returnees we talk about. Though he
he-
lives here though, but he's always in Africa.
He finds different ways to mix it with the music,
Music,
to mix his
yeah.
personal life with the music. I love that he wears Ankara all the time.
That's
He
true.
wears Ankara ties, Ankara shirts, Ankara.
He's a good role model.
Yeah, like absolute
Even
great
the
role
way
model.
he dresses is so different.
And
Yeah.
then I was
It's
at
amazing.
Badass Boss's 40th birthday party in LA, and this guy comes out and surprises her and puts on like a whole performance. It was amazing. So I walk up to him and I'm like, "I don't mean to bother you, but I'm a huge fan. But most importantly, my son is a fan, and it's a big deal for me because my son is so young, and I like that my son is looking up to an African entertainer that's doing positive music. All his music is positive."
It is.
He was like, "Where's your phone? Where's your phone?" He took my phone. He called Caleb on FaceTime. He spoke to Caleb.
That's really
and
sweet.
it was pretty
He
dope.
definitely deserves to be on this list because he's really taking over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I absolutely love him,
Yes.
and I expect more from him. I know he's gonna bring us more, and he's the future. Do you really see how different his music is? Like
It
he
is.
he has like
Yeah.
the swank thing going on, where like they dress different. They dress like they're from like the 1920s,
1920s,
Yeah.
you know.
and they perform, and he's just he's
Dope,
everything.
dope. But do you
Super
know do you know who else is dope? Is our next on the list.
Number
This
three.
number 3. This guy was born on a Friday, and how would I know that? Because his name is Kofi, and my name is Kofi.
Oh.
Yes, my name is Kofi. So the next person on our list
Can
is
I guess? Can I guess?
no. Let me say it,
Go ahead.
Mr. Kofi Cerebor.
Oh.
Yes.
Big up.
Yes. Ooh.
He is so
Kofi.
fine.
Kofi. Sometimes it's so sad when people look at somebody like Kofi and they be like, "Oh, breakout star." No, Kofi has been working
he was like 4 or
for a
something.
long time. Kofi's parents were born in Ghana. He's a middle child and has 2 brothers.
They're also in
They
entertainment.
are also in the business.
Oh, really?
Yes, they're also in the business. Kwame Boateng and Kwesi Boache.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
They all
Business,
have
the
African
movie
names.
or music?
Movie, they do commercials, they're in TV, they've worked with Tyler Perry.
Wow.
Like this
Really?
guy, yes, this
I
guy
have-
has been in a lot of movies.
I gotta give
oh my
their-
gosh, Whiplash. I don't know if you guys have watched that movie.
Yeah.
No.
Heard of it.
Amazing,
He's in it?
amazing.
Kofi Siriboe's in
He's
it?
in it, yes. He's in
I didn't know that.
Whiplash. He was in Straight Outta Compton. He was in it.
He was a straight out
He
Compton.
wasn't. Go back.
What role did he play?
Go
in
back.
Straight Outta
What did he play
Compton?
He didn't play a major
major
role,
role.
But an
but
extra.
go back and watch. He was in it. He was also
Wow.
in Lincoln Heights.
That's a good
The
movie. That's a
season.
good show.
So he's been working for a long time. He used to be a model. Or he's
I
still a
wanna
model.
comment. I want to comment on the fact that he's been working a long time.
Yes.
What people don't know, a lot of African parents don't encourage entertainment business.
Exactly.
But this guy's mom actually moved to LA so that her kids could be in this business.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
I
right.
did
Yeah,
not know
like
that.
his mom has been their manager for a long time.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I found out about them. Like they've been on Oprah, Oprah's show, and all of that.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, and the whole
Please, can
family,
we
like
not-
with all three boys.
And can we not forget he's also one of the leading roles in Queen Sugar.
Such a
Yeah.
good show.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
show on OWN. So let's not forget that. So of course he's taking over. Whiplash, Awkward on MTV. He wasn't there. The Long Shot, the movie. Like he's been
He's
doing
definitely
it.
Hollywood.
Yes,
like,
he's been doing
he's
it.
Hollywood. He's been Hollywood. Yeah.
How can I forget Girls Trip?
Yes. Yes.
Come
he played
on.
the eye candy on
Yes,
Girls
he
Trip.
was also on Girls Trip. So yeah, he's really taking over, and kudos to him.
Yes,
great.
he's
Definitely.
been doing a great job. I hope he ends up being more like Idris Elba and not more like Morris Chestnut, because sometimes our eye candy brothers, they don't. Sometimes, you know what I mean? They
He
don't
needs to
go
choose his
up.
roles wisely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
all-
every role that you accept,
play.
because someone like Morris Chestnut is so talented eye candy, but I still haven't seen him get that
Yeah.
Denzel Washington, Idris Elba
Oh, he will get
effect
there.
yet.
Kofi,
you
I'm
know,
Kofi
so-
too, so you will get there, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
move on to number four on
This
the
is gonna be
list.
number
Four.
Yes.
So I am talking about Nonzo
Anozie.
Anozie.
I know Zia.
Oh my
Zia,
gosh.
Zia, Zia, Zia,
Anozie.
Zia,
I
Zia.
like a Nigerians come for you, baby.
I know Nigerians are totally come for me, but you
No,
know,
so Anozie.
it is what it is. But let me tell you, like, I actually really like him.
Why
I
you
do
look
too.
mad?
So he has been in so much stuff. Like the first time
Like
I saw
what?
him was in Conan the
Movies.
Barbarian. Yeah, and then he's in
Cinderella.
Hunger. He's in
New
yes.
movie.
Do you
What?
remember him in Cinderella?
No, what part did he play?
The
He
new
was a prince.
Cinderella.
One of
Yeah,
the
what part did he
guards.
play? I
he was
watched
he
it.
was the
Was
head
the black
guard.
guy, one of the head guys
He was the black guy though.
of the prince, the new Cinderella.
He was
Yeah,
The
I
new
watched
Cinderella,
it.
like
right?
I'm not even joking. He was the
Didn't you
only
notice the black guy, the one who
There was only one black guy.
in the whole movie? That's him.
I have to go back and watch. Okay, I have to
What
go
were you
back
doing
and
when you
But
were watching
you
the
know-
movie?
No, I didn't notice him. I didn't.
I feel like you just forgot.
Or
Let
maybe
me
I was
tell
so
you.
into my popcorn. I don't know. But yeah, what else?
But also, he's done Game of Thrones. Like,
Game of
Oh, he's
Thrones.
on
yes,
Cinderella.
Game of Thrones is serious.
So
yes.
many movies.
He's done a
So
lot of
many.
movies, and the reason when I first saw him was in Conan the Barbarian. I just like random stuff like that. But I first saw him, I was like, this guy is clearly African. So I looked him up, and he's been doing a lot of movies. He's been growing steadily, and I have to say, I admire people who have been in the industry for a long time, like Kofi, and then also each role, they're so choosy with their roles. They're very picky, and they're working on their craft. He is an exceptional actor, and I know he's going to be doing even bigger things.
Yes.
That's really good and very, very good to know.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. That's very nice. Sometimes I like that when like a star. It's better to slowly climb
It
up the
is.
ladder than it is just to get a boom. Because sometimes you get that boom and then it's really just that boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to
Exactly.
to top it. So I kind of like that he's slowly, steadily rising. Maybe he's not, so crazy all over the place or whatever, but you're slowly rising and every role is better than the next, and that's how you get an Oscar.
Exactly.
And then your Oscar's like a surprise, like, oh my God, who is that,
Definitely. So, guys, we're still on the countdown. This is 10 Africans that are taking over
We're in
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Who do we have next on the
I'll
list?
go into number 5, and number 5 we have the one and only Nigerian, straight from Brooklyn, and it's gonna be DJ Tunes.
DJ Tunes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Oh, I wouldn't have. Okay. He's
Yeah.
taking over.
No, oh,
he is.
He is.
He is definitely.
You see, what I like most about DJ Tunes is when he started DJing in church. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, and no one
DJ
really.
in
Yeah,
church? They
I
bring
mean,
the DJ stand to
he
church?
was
awesome.
involved in like the music in church.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty
And no one really took him seriously. Then he slowly went to like, you know, our little African events, African baby showers, African weddings, and nobody really took him serious. You know what I mean? We're all from New York. Everyone is like, oh, you know, whatever he's DJing.
Yeah.
But I mean, he has moved up. He started doing events in New York City and Manhattan, doing his own events, picking and choosing. And he started doing events in Nigeria.
I
But what
love that.
really gave him his big break, and may I say too that he's very selective. Like he doesn't play any gig. Like it doesn't matter how much you're
And
paying
very
him.
importantly, he's Wizkid's favorite DJ.
Let me get there. Let me get there. I was gonna get there.
Yeah.
Not only is he WizKid's favorite DJ, but he is actually WizKid's DJ. So he travels all over the world,
With Wizkid.
London, Netherlands, whatever, everywhere. And through that, I mean, he's been seen with Chris Brown. He's been seen with Future, Nicki, and I'm saying DJ Tunes himself, and like he's definitely taken over. His song was a breakthrough song. He just had a song with Wande Cole. That was actually Iskaba. It's actually DJ Tunes.
Iskaba.
Yes. it's actually-
I did not know that.
Is
He
DJ
also
Tunes
has
song?
another. He has 2 other new songs out.
Adekole Gold. He has a song with Adekole Gold. The one with Wande Cole, and there's another one with Burna Boy.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Burna Boy is the latest one, and it's my favorite. And
Doesn't he always have parties in New York?
Afrobeat
Yeah,
parties.
he does.
DJ Tunes,
Big ones.
But I feel like he doesn't think he's a big deal. But DJ Tunes, if you listen, you are a big deal.
Yes,
he
he
knows
is.
he's a big deal.
His party wasn't like big enough for people.
Yeah, he doesn't do so much promo, but everybody comes.
Everybody comes
Yeah,
to the party
because
and
it's
they
DJ
can't get in.
Tunes. He
because
doesn't
it's
need
so
to do
many
promo.
people.
He
Yeah.
does not need to promo, and I'm so excited that he's gonna be on the FBG tour. He's gonna be on the Future tour. You know, which is
deal.
that is a major
With
big
Wizkid.
deal.
That's a
Zoe
big-
Dollars is on that tour. Wizkid is on that tour.
Yeah.
Cheeks Boss Man, another rapper from Tampa, is on that tour as well. So
That's awesome.
Definitely.
DJ Tunes is killing it, and I can't wait. I'm expecting so much more. I know he
me
has a
too.
lot in store for us. He's gonna be our own Khaled. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
That's what
We're
it
the
is.
best. All right. So
DJ
who
Tunes
do,
is the best.
who do we have next on the list, guys?
Number 6 is Wale. I don't have to say too
Oh.
much. We all know Wale. Wale is a Nigerian American rapper. Yeah, he was born in the States as well to Nigerian parents. He's from Yoruba land in Nigeria, and he rose to prominence in 2006 with a single then called Dig Dog. Then it wasn't that big, but in the province where he was living in Washington D.C., he was doing a lot of street stuff. You know how rappers used to do freestyles, street rap games, rap battles, and that.
That's how he came up?
That was how it came up, and
Okay.
he kept doing that, and somebody noticed him. Somebody we call Mac Ranson. So Mac Ranson noticed him and kept watching him for a year. You know, some people, when they see you have a potential, they don't want to rush into you. They want to take their time. They want to see your determination, your passion, your commitment. That's why don't give up. Even if you think nobody's paying attention to you, somebody's watching you.
That's true.
But I have a
You know
question
that?
though. Do you guys feel like he represents Nigeria?
No,
like,
he
you
does.
guys think so?
He does.
Because I don't. When I see Wale, yes,
does.
Wale, but I don't feel like.
I want to say something. What I like about Wale is that his music always had a positive message to them.
Yeah.
And he's always been a African American advocate. I will say, however, that when he came out, when he became a hit, he was not repping Nigeria.
No.
Yeah.
He was
He
not.
never claimed it at
He
all.
never
That's what I'm
claimed
saying,
it.
People
like-
told him he was Nigerian.
He's claiming it now that Afrobeats is big.
Yeah,
I mean,
now
I've
it's
seen him
popping.
with Wizkid. I've seen him with Davido. He actually recently came to an Afrobeat, like a regular party.
Yes,
It wasn't even a
yes,
celebrity. Like
yes,
there was,
it was
there
just
was
regular.
No, it was just
in
a regular party.
2012, 2013, there was a time he was being interviewed, and they asked him about that. As a then, a lot of people were not even Drake didn't know about Wizkid. He said he liked one popular Nigerian rapper they call Olamide, and Olamide does not even rap in English. He said he was trying to see how to
But what
work
I
with
mean is
people
like repping for
Olamide.
Africa.
Wale
and
never said it in an interview that he was African.
like
Never.
Or
okay,
Nigerian or
even
this
if
or
he,
this, yeah.
even if he was asked, "Are you Nigerian?" and he said yes, that's different from posting about Nigeria
Well, but
on your Instagram.
you know one thing about, he was born here, quite alright. You can't judge him based on the past or based on now.
Okay.
And say, okay, why is he doing it now? The most important thing is he's doing it anyways. I
Alright.
know some rappers or people of this kind of caliber who would rather have an English name. So for the fact that he chose to be called Wale as a rapper is already an identity. Just like Jidena chooses to be called Jidena. Just like my native name is Chinedu, though I'm Timane. If I was born here, I'm an American rapper, originally from Nigeria, and I say I want to be called Chinedu. That's an identity already. I'm not running away from my country.
I mean, you know what? Either way, he's Nigerian and he's making it big in Hollywood, and he is representing for Nigerians now. But I just wanted to clear out. I guess me and Ivy were on the same page. Then when he first came out, he was not claiming it, and I think his career was even going down a little bit. And then now all of a sudden, Afrobeats is on the rise. It's popping, so he's with it. But it's cool. We accept you. You're our brother. We're not gonna disown you. You're still talented, you know. But I definitely want to see more positiveness and more charity work for Africa out of Wale.
But to his defense, though, he did defend a Nigerian guy on Instagram. He posted a picture of somebody wearing the African wear.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me finish my point. Hold on.
Yeah.
And he posted a picture, and somebody commented it. What the hell is your guy wearing? He was like, no. You have to respect. This is a traditional Nigerian, like, pay respect. So he shut it down. So kudos to him for doing that, because a lot of people wouldn't do that.
Look, I get that, but we gotta be careful when we're praising, giving people props. For example, someone like Kofi Siriboe, who has been going to Ghana for no reason. He's been going to Ghana not for publicity, because he's Ghanaian and he talks about it. As soon as he broke out as a star, he's been acting for a long time, but he didn't get his big break. But as soon as his big break came, he's repping where he's from. And those are the kind of people that,
kudos to him, because he's doing it.
He is in Hollywood.
He's doing it, and he's Hollywood. All right,
he's definitely top. He's up there with the rappers.
Definitely. And we're gonna move on to the next on the list.
Number 7.
Number 7. Please help me pronounce this. Danai
Gurira?
Gurira?
I can't help you.
Oh, I see her all over the place.
Yes.
I see her.
The first time I noticed her was she took a picture with Lupita, and I was like, oh, who is this girl? So I started looking.
The Walking Dead, right?
The Walking Dead.
I love The Walking Dead.
Like she played that powerful, strong woman in The Walking Dead. She's also a screenwriter for a show that won Tony Awards. So yeah. Very talented.
Tony Awards is a very big deal.
Yes,
that's a very big,
a lot of people in the business, even in Hollywood, they've won that award. So for her to do that, she's from Zimbabwe, guys.
I know,
that's amazing.
She looks straight from Africa.
Yeah.
Like, you look at somebody,
and
strong features.
I love people that are like that, rep it. Like, I don't care. I don't give it. Like, this is where I'm from. It is a part of me, and I'm gonna rep it to the fullest.
Do you know what I recently saw her in? And I was super hype. Was, of course, Black Panther by Marvel.
Yes, I can't wait.
Oh my God, wait.
We
need to go and see Black Panther
together.
No,
seriously, I can't wait.
I'm gonna freak out.
When is it coming out?
January, I think, next year.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait.
January?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
She's been in The Visitor, the movie, Ghost Town, Law and Order.
Yeah.
She's doing it. She's taking over. Kudos to you, girl. You're doing your thing. So yeah, she's definitely one of my choices on the list.
Good pick.
So who's number 8?
Number 8 is Lupita.
Let
me just call her Lupita. Yeah, I feel like that name alone is enough.
Yeah.
You understand?
Good
She's
picture.
a boss.
Queen. Have you seen Queen of Kache?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Cutaway.
Okay, Cutaway. I'm sorry.
Once again, I can't correct people.
Kache?
I don't know.
It's not Cutaway.
It's definitely not Kache.
It is Kache because it is K-W-A-T-W-E.
K-A-T-W-E.
Yes, T-W-E is chat.
Let us know what it is.
It's not Kache. It's Kache.
It's Queen of Catway.
Catway.
Yes.
Catway.
That actually sounds right.
Yeah. That's what it is.
All right.
But anyway, she was amazing in that
She's
movie.
taking over, definitely.
With your pronunciation, but it's good.
The first time I saw her was before she was famous, before 12 Years a Slave. I saw her in MTV Sugar. And okay, so she played the sex vixen. She got all the dudes in the show. So when she came out saying, oh, I didn't really think I was beautiful until all these Hollywood people, I was like, bitch, please. Like, you were playing the sex vixen, the one who got all the dudes at MTV Sugar. Like, you were the number one, you were the top girl. So don't come here and it's America talk about
maybe she was
playing
but she never
a reality show or is it?
No, it's a show.
Sugar is a series.
Yeah, so if it's a series and it's a scripted show, then she can say that.
Yeah, but they chose her because she was hot and sexy.
But
she played the sexy.
No, she didn't know that.
Here she plays sweet characters, but I'm telling you, go to MTV Sugar on YouTube.
I have to watch it.
And she played the sex vixen. She was just throwing
She was
face
everywhere.
everywhere.
Sugar is a very nice series.
I actually do like Sugar,
Yeah, it's good.
but that's the first time I saw her, and then the second time was in 12 Years a Slave, and
Amazing.
everyone
That was
knows
a
her
big break.
history.
12 Years a Slave was
She
a big
won
break.
all the awards she was nominated for.
And then
And
now
do
you
you
see
know-
her on Vogue. She's a boss.
She was one time rated as rated among the 20 most beautiful women in the world.
Yeah.
By the
And
People's
her
Magazine.
fashion,
Yeah.
her makeup,
I
like
know.
everything. Lupita is just fabulous. Her
She's
name should
very
be like
African.
Lupita Loss or something. She's stunning.
Yes.
I love everything about her.
Don't forget, she was also on Broadway, guys.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, duh. I should have said that. Yeah, she's on Broadway.
multi-talented.
She's
And can we
multi-talented.
add my favorite part that she is college educated, honey?
Yes. Did she
I
go to
like
Harvard
her.
or Yale?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
one of
she
the-
went to Harvard.
Yeah.
She
She's
did.
She went to Harvard.
highly intelligent. She's very ambitious. She's very focused. She knew what she wanted to do. She became what she wanted to become. So inspiring.
And you know what? With exactly what you said, repeat that again. College educated, repeat that again.
oh, I don't know if I can say
Hardworking.
that.
Everything that you said, that she
Educated,
knew what she
ambitious,
wanted to
she knew
become
what she wanted to
ambitious
do.
and she became it.
Yes.
That is a perfect
Vision.
way for us to go into our number 9.
That's true.
Who's
Number
also
9.
another African woman,
Okay.
young woman, Nigerian. Her name is Tukumbo Ade Samuels, which is like a full-blown
I don't know who she
You don't
is.
know who she is? You've been sleeping under a rock, honey.
She's Nigerian.
Not
Wow.
only is she educated, she went to what's the school upstate that everyone Buffalo State. She got her first degree from Buffalo State, and she wanted to be in fashion so bad that she then came back down to New York City, where she's from, and went to FIT, which is my school, where all my FIT alumni are, the best fashion school in the world. And then she came back to FIT, got another degree from FIT. Immediately started interning at Teen Vogue. I mean, that is
That's a
huge
big deal.
deal.
That
is a big deal.
From
It's really
Teen
hard.
Vogue, went on to work at DVF. And
I
then
don't
to
care if
cook.
you're picking up the trash, it's still a big deal.
Yeah,
To
Diane won
work there,
first.
yeah.
Great big deal. So then one day Takumbo's just like, you know what? I'm gonna go to LA because I just feel like fashion is in LA, Hollywood is in LA. I want to be in Hollywood. Homegirl moves out to LA, ends up working with. She's been the main stylist for Christina Aguilera's tour. That she helped style Rihanna's Diamonds video.
Wow.
She has styled you name it, like every
you know what it is?
celebrity.
Like, I like the fact that she's still taking over Hollywood and still being underground, because I didn't know who she was. You know what I mean?
You didn't know who she was because maybe she's not out there like that, but she's Kelly Rowland right now. Kelly Rowland is like one of her main clients. Almost everything Kelly
Yeah,
Rowland
but
wears.
she's not in front of the camera, though.
No, she's not
So
in front
that's
of the
what
camera.
I'm saying, yeah.
You know, that's about like June Ambrose. People think June Ambrose just overnight became a star, but June Ambrose styled, what's that Jay-Z video?
I know you're talking about.
Big Pimpin',
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, that's how long June Ambrose has
Yeah.
been working. And again, Tukumbo has been styling, I mean, for years. She's made it. I'm so proud of her. She's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
And the thing that's interesting about
she's
her is
from
that
the
you know
Bronx.
it's really hard to
Wow.
make it in styling. Like you have
Yes.
to be like you
Somebody
have
has
to
to give you a chance
Yeah,
for
somebody
you
has
to
to give you a
put something on them.
And
so
you
she
have
must
to
have
be
killed
on it. You have to sacrifice. You have to go through a lot.
Exactly.
And then what I love about her the most is that she's still styling. She's still working with a lot of Hollywood clients, with everyone. But then Takumbo decided, I'm going to come out with my own shoe line.
Okay.
Yeah. And her shoes are called Ade Samuels. Like, she's so Nigerian that she just called her shoes Ade Samuel.
Oh my gosh,
And
I
she has
love her.
amazing shoes. Her shoes have been featured in Vogue. I mean, she's been featured in, she is verified on Instagram. That says it all.
That-
if you're like,
that alone.
Exactly.
that's
I
really
mean,
hard.
you have to be making it to be verified on Instagram.
Well, how do you get verified on Instagram?
The
Like,
Instagram will verify you to
they'll
let you
make
know
sure.
that you are verified.
Yeah.
they just verify you?
Yeah.
No, they see that, you know, you're a big deal, and then they verify
That's
you.
true.
Which
Wow,
mine
that's
is
dope.
coming soon. All right, so
is,
who do we
right?
have? Who do we have on the list, guys? Who?
10
Number
and final.
Yes, 10 and final. I never get tired of talking about this girl, eh?
Who?
Pale Tussie.
That Tussie girl.
She looks fabulous.
I love that outfit.
Tussie. She's South Africa's
As usual.
biggest.
You
One of
know
South
you like
Africa's biggest
the
models.
AMP.
She's one of South Africa's biggest models. She's an OAP and a TV personality. She hosts one of the biggest shows on MTV Africa, Lip Sync
Yeah.
Battle.
Yeah.
You know Lip Sync
yeah.
Battle?
She's a curvy girl.
So at some point, she decided to come this way to, pursue her career. She got into castings and going for auditions, and she got a role in a very major big ABC series called Quantico. I don't know if you've heard Quantico.
Yeah.
She
Why were
stars
you just
with
saying that someone else?
It was her.
Okay.
she starred with other American stars in Quantico. People like I've forgotten their names though.
don't mind.
It's okay. Like she's really
But
taking over with the acting.
Yeah, the good thing
Yeah.
about her is that she's very successful. So she has put South Africa on the map.
Yes.
She's not the first, but she's one of the people in this generation that has put South Africa on the map. And she reps Africa, she reps South Africa every time, anywhere she is. She likes to talk about her culture. She's a proud Zulu girl, beautiful one at that, single, name it.
If you say Zulu, it's one of the tribes in South
One of
Africa.
the,
Yeah,
tribes.
it's
One of
Oh,
the
okay.
popular
Yeah.
tribes in South
Oh,
Africa.
awesome, awesome. Well, we are part of all the people on the list. Such a great list. And of course, if you guys out there have any of the celebrities or anybody that is taking over Hollywood, please let us know in the comments.
Exactly.
You're watching MinaTV. This is African Black Say.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.